most important thing about a technology is how it changes people. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. In the midst of darkness, he alone sees the dawn. In the midst of the soundless, he alone hears harmony. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. I care for no man on earth, and no man on earth cares for me. When envoys are sent with compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. Stay quiet about your goals. Soon your results will do all the talking. You will do foolish things, but do them with enthusiasm. In war, then, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, then that is softness of head. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. If those at your top are weak, your bottom will be rotten. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. The world is already full of critics. To stand out, be an encourager. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. Hold yourself back or heal yourself back together. You decide. When your opponent gives you an opening, be swift as a hare. I've never seen anything as bright as the rays of kindness. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. Always know the difference between what you're getting and what you deserve. If you want to lead them, you must place yourself behind them. Sometimes it takes a good fool to really know where you stand. Pretend to be weak so your enemy may grow arrogant. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. Challenges in life can either enrich you or poison you. You are the one who decides. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. If you can dream it, you have the innate ability to make it a reality in your life. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer I for all I learned. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. There is nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. The penalty for procrastination is the loss of hopes and dreams. A life fueled by passions is like riding on the back of a dragon. Many things are not as they seem. The worst things in life never are. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. Great results can be achieved with small forces. We are willing to believe anything other than the truth. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. Without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I am the shore and the ocean, awaiting myself on both sides. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. When truth is replaced by silence, the silence is a lie. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Freedom is the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. What keeps life fascinating is the constant creativity of the soul. Talent is helpful in writing, but guts are absolutely essential. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. Living never wore one, so much as the effort not to live. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. I never trust frank and simple people whose stories hold together. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty like ignorance. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. Keep a little fire burning, however small, however hidden. Bloom as if you want to make the whole world beautiful. At the heart of nature's mystery lies another mystery. The nail that sticks out farthest gets hammered the hardest.